making sexual sounds will automatically get a lot of attention, strange attention from males, and so that becomes sort of the shoddy substitute that lonely girls use to fulfill a need that should be better fulfilled by a loving household or a loving husband. And I think that's why there is such a crisis of both intimacy and happy marriages, is because we are using these shoddy substitutes in lieu of the real thing.
Where did this conversation come from? What the fuck is going on?
We're talking about the scene in Meg Ryan. People are asking, like, you know, how would you react if a girl did that? And I'm expressing my opinions of it. It looks like I may be alone. That's fine.
Oh yeah, I'm not aware. I don't know. I reference out.
That's. I mean, this film.
If you don't get it,
sorry, John. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Chrissy. All you.
I think didn't When Harry Met Sally came out in like in the 1980s, so this is a
throwback flick.
Called a classic.
Yeah.
Lone is probably a zoomer. That's why if he doesn't get it, then that's fine. But I'm just saying it's a very famous scene.
See, Stephen, if that movie was done today, it would be a tranny as Sally, and it would be.
Oh, don't even say that, Pete. Don't put that image in my head.
Have you seen Meg Ryan? Have you?
Put that on me, Ricky Bobby. Don't you dare put that on me.
Have you seen Meg Ryan? Meg Ryan has turned into a Catwoman, one of those big puffy Madonna faces.
Such a sweetheart.
Keep telling yourself that, Dr. Ricky. She's probably trafficking children with Hillary Clinton. You never know.
Yep.
She's probably getting DP'd by the high school football team where she grew up. I mean, let's be honest.
No.
So
listen, just remember what Billy Crystal said in City Slickers 2 when he said...
City Slickers
2? There's two things in life. One of those is gold. And the second one is, I don't fucking know anymore what the second one is. Gold!
Someone posted on Facebook the other day, everyone's talking about Madonna and her recent appearance transformation. And they were like, yo, Susanna Hoffs from the Bangles is literally the same age as Madonna, and she looks great. So, turns out when you don't sell your soul to the devil, you can still look good for a while.
Dude, look at Raquel Welch. She's 10 years older and looks great.
Or if you don't sell your soul to a plastic surgeon.
I mean,
tomato.
I mean, I found Madonna to look almost, she looked unrecognizable. I mean,
somebody post the picture. We can't discuss this.
Plastic surgery.
It's really bad.
Plastic surgery is rampant. Women today, just look at walkaway Democrat Ann. Ann, have you had Botox? Oh, see?
Wow.
I told you. Boom, gone. She's a Botox user.
Don't fuck with her.
I'm just... listen, my mother...
Ricky, did you ask what songs the Bangles are known for? Walk Like an Egyptian and Manic Monday.
Or was it Monday? Manic Monday, yeah.
It's another Monday.
Hey, Steven, I haven't heard your... Steven, I haven't heard your sweet voice in so long. Could you maybe sing us a song?
If the mods would care to, I would.
You are the mod dummy.
Other mods.
Dr. Responsible, what's up, man?
yeah, he's feeling it or not.
Oh,
I thought you changed your name. There was a guy in one of these rooms called Brother Responsible. I thought that was you.
He is a racist. He is a racist.
Brother Responsible is a real one.
He's a racist.
I've never heard him talk.
He's a misogynist.
I've never heard him talk. I don't know what he's all about. You just never heard him talk?
Oh, he's horrible.
He's Ricky's evil twin brother. It probably is you, isn't it you? Is it you?
I just saw your comment in the chat. Don't worry. Ricky responsible.
You need to get yourself a white husband. Not you, Isaac. Not you. But that guy that you were talking about, he is a terror. He is.
Brother responsible?
Yes.
What has he done that makes him a terror? He's Ricky's evil twin brother.
He says
What
one
makes
thing that I would never say because I'm pure. And no. And he says things that are absolutely horrific. The other day, he called this guy, it was like having a debate. I was in the audience, of course. And this guy was having a debate in Pepe's room. And he said, I understand, like, that sometimes it's harder for a person who grows up rich or harder for a person who grows up poor. But, we have to work with what we've got. And the other guy was like, are you serious? Are you even serious right now? Do you know how many people were enslaved in the year 1785? He's like, we went through this, we went through that. And then all of a sudden, Brother Responsible, like, mutes all the mics because some idiot mommed him. And he's like, hey, you, dummy. Yeah, you, dummy. I don't need any more watermelon historians in this room.
Who said that? Who was it?
It was this guy.
It was your alter ego.
What's his name, Steven? The guy who said that?
Brother responsible.
Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, Brother Responsible. It was funny, but, like, I can't, like, be seen, kind of, like, laugh at that kind of stuff. So, yeah, it was just embarrassing.
Wait a minute. In actuality, is that you, but you just can't admit to it? I'm confused.
So, I guess in the United States, why people want to have reparations for slavery. I know in Australia right now we're doing, and I guess just a little history for people that aren't familiar with what we did with our Aboriginals. They were native, obviously.
You talking about those brown people that lived in Australia before you guys? Before the English?
Yes, I get it. Before the,
I didn't hear what you said. Yeah.
Okay. So, the Aborigines were native to Australia before the British sent over, my ancestors, which were prisoners. What we did, what I gathered
I'm so confused right now.
You gotta speak clearly, Christy, and louder. Yeah, before you inmates got to Australia, before you inmates got there, there was a group of people that were brown and colored. And now you're gonna explain.
Yes.
Oh, Aborigines. Now you're going to explain what happened with them. Go ahead.
So, in the 1900s, the government decided to make the Aborigines, kind of make them more white. So, they did this by when mothers gave birth, they would take the babies and put them in, adopted by a white family, and this practice continued until the late 1970s.
Right.
And so right now,
Why did it stop?
It stopped because it was morally and ethically wrong. And so right now,
in what way? Like, what happened to these Aboriginals?
there's only 3% left.
Wait a minute. You're from Australia?
It's a genocide, mate. It's a bloody genocide. They need to be compensated, and they need affirmative action placement in all the top universities throughout the entire country, mate.
So this is what
Chris, you're telling me that people went and hunted these Aboriginal adoptees down and killed them because of their color or whatever?
No, they didn't hunt them down. They purposefully separated them from their families. And so right now,
Like with what, cages?
No, they took them to like an orphanage or took them to be, in foster care or
Away from the white people? Why did they take them away from white people?
Took the Aborigines child away from them.
Is there a reparations?
Basically breaking
Wait, how did they?
basically breaking up the family.
That they gave. Hold on, sorry, Chrissy. This is like news for us in America. You said they gave Aborigines to white people, like not as, but like as like charges.
Dr. Responsible, are you for real right now?
I'm trying to figure something out. If you, I'll let
They
you
were
go.
read out.
Bro, turn your brain on, bro.
So part of it is
Guys, be nice to Christy.
And I'm being nice to lady. I'm just asking Christy. So you said at first that they gave the Aborigines to.
Don't make
the
it so
white-
obvious, Dr. Responsible. Come on, mate. It's Aborigines.
Aboriginally.
Guys, I'm
the
trying
goal was
to figure this out. Not you,
the
Christy.
goal was originally
Wait. Go back to the beginning. You told us that they gave the Aborigines.
No, Aborigines.
Okay, to the white people. And then you said there's only 2% of them left. So what did they do to take them away from the white people or did they die in the white people's custody? What happened?
So
Because
the
even kids.
plan was to eventually make them extinct as a group, and to make them, if they're raised by white people, to have them marry and have a lighter skinned child, and then there was like a 3 generations poster that was really popular.
Wait.
There it showed.
You're talking about like a lot of people. I was.
So anyway,
Their plan to make them extinct. Whose plan was that?
the Australian government.
Okay. And how did you get them away from the white people to make them extinct?
To get them away from the white people. They weren't doing anything to the white people. They were doing it to the Aborigines. So
But you said they gave the Aborigines to the white people at first.
Yes, they did, and that was to dilute their culture and their culture's history. And so what we have right now is applications for people who were taken from their parents.
Fuck.
White parents.
Jesus Christ. Does the woke leftists in America know about this, Christy?
I'm sorry, am I the only one who's confused here?
No, I don't even know what's happening here. Like, where, how did we go from what we were talking about to this, and what does this have to do with anything?
All right, wait, but Isaac, let's just say that we did go to this, right? We went from the government gave the Aborigines to the white people, then they made a plan to make them extinct, then they somehow wrestled them away from the white people to ensure that
They
they're.
didn't take them away from the white people.
The government outlawed the Aborigines from breeding. So
Like how?
the amount of they outlawed it.
What did they say would happen if they did? Because
Any questions you have as a special education teacher for the past 6 years in a public school environment from K through 12. Feel free. Thank you for letting me speak. Thanks, Megan. Abby, have you come to a conclusion from what you read yet, or you're all
What's in
bring you back
Washington
up?
State? Is Roger alive? Roger, you there?
I am.
Roger. Oh,
Yeah.
he's alive.
The case was in Washington State, I believe. The football coach that kneeled and prayed on the field after the game. And that was also a 6-3 ruling. Probably the same breakdown as the other case with respect to the judges. And I think Gorsuch wrote for the majority on that. So you guys got to give me a little bit of time and I'll read the reasoning. But Roger, are you familiar with it?
Not deeply, but I've checked it out in the news a little bit. I don't know all the details.
Can I just say, Abby, I'm very familiar with the case.
Please take it away.
Okay, so the facts in the case was that there was a football coach at a public school where after the game was finished, they would pray together as a group. And so the issue of contention was whether or not that constituted an establishment of religion. It was a public institution favoring religion over non-religion. So the argument made for why it shouldn't be construed as a state.
Families out of the reservation, so it's not that long ago. We're still doing it here in the U.S.
No, I've heard of that,
Yes.
where they're trying to like breed the savage out of the children. This was going on in.
I'm still savage.
Well,
in Australia, and then
okay, all right. I was just trying to make it clear for everybody. Sometimes people skip ahead. Other people don't know. So go ahead.
Yeah, so what we're doing is the government has decided to give Aborigines that were taken from their families, we're going to give them reparations, and these are people that were directly affected. So they have records to prove that they were taken from the Aborigine parents, and they'll be receiving close to about $100,000 US.
Okay. Now,
And so that's what our country is doing to remedy the fact that what we did was atrocious and it shouldn't have been allowed.
You know what?
And
It's
it's
because
true.
actually 132nd Shawnee Indians, and all I get is $1,500 reimbursement for utilities. So $100,000, that's pretty damn good.
yeah, think about what's her name, Liawatha, Elizabeth Warren. She's even less than 132nd, and she got a whole free college education. Amazing.
Wow.
You deserve more than me. Well, I
I
mean,
didn't live that
no
way.
one deserves anything, but like as far as relatively concerned.
And you know, paying reparations does not make it right, but it's at least an Prime Minister.
Well, we don't have time machines, right? So,
Yes, and our Prime Ministers have given some very heartfelt apologies for what we have done in the country. So it's sad, and like you said, you know, you can't go back in time. So this is our way of trying to make things better.
did you have any of these indigenous brown babies in your family, Christy?
No,
Not even like as fosters or anything like that?
no.
Is that because you guys are less virtuous, or just it didn't come your way, or it was before your time?
It was before my time. My parents met in the early 1980s, and I'm one of 4 children.
Me too. Oh, so like you got your parents had enough to worry about, right? Like,
Yeah, my parents had enough children to worry about, but
yeah.
the programming before my parents were even married, so that's also why.
Can you give me like just like, I know you don't know the exact number, but like just like a rough estimate, like 10% of Australian penal colony white households had this foster situation, or like 40% or 3%. Do you know like how like prolific this was within the penal colony of Australia?
I honestly have no idea what percentage. All I know is that we only have 3% of our Aboriginal people, Indigenous people, left. So there's not that many at all left.
Because we got 13% left, right? Because a lot of people don't know, but there was only like a few slaves brought over from Africa. The rest of them were indigenous here, and they called them black, but they were really copper in a lot of cases, and brown in a lot of cases. So a lot of our black people are really native or indigenous Americans. So we got a much bigger problem, it seems like, because we've got 13% of people that we have to make up for with reparations. So that's why I was asking, like, not to say that it wasn't a good thing in Australia, but like here, it's not that easy. Like, we don't just have 2%. We got a lot of these people. That's not even including most of what we call Indians.
Right.
Yeah, it
And
costs
so
a lot
the
more.
only people that are allowed to claim reparations are people that were directly affected. So those that were taken as infants away from their parents.
Just as infants?
Yes. So,
What if they were like 6 years old?
it would still qualify. I mean, the government really would take in as soon as they were born in hospital. So it doesn't like go about like if your like grandparent was, it doesn't work like that for the reparations. I know in the United States,
Oh, yeah.
I hear a lot about the issues.
Right. Like my great-great-great-great-great-grandfather, worked the field for a couple of years. Yeah, no, that doesn't, I guess it's different. So we don't owe as much of a debt, maybe, as I might have thought at first, because we have a higher population. I get it. Because it's like so long ago.
Right, and Australia is relatively small. It's very, very small compared to the US. We have about 25 to 30 million people. And
Is it woke? Do you know what that means? Like,
yes, I do know what that means. No, New Zealand is very woke. Australia typically goes against whatever New Zealand does. And so, currently...
Why would you go with them? They literally locked their people. They locked their people in an island for like 2 years because of COVID.
Oh, yes. No, we don't.
Oh, okay. I thought you
We don't get along with the Kiwis. We usually go against whatever they do.
Oh, okay. I thought you said that like, so New Zealand goes, so Australia goes.
No, we don't get along quite well, actually.
Those people are crazy. They were pursuing a zero COVID policy, kind of like China, except like China's is fake. They're trying to pretend like they're pursuing a zero COVID policy for like political reasons. And New Zealand was like, oh yeah, us too. Yeah, we're not that far away. Like, yeah, zero COVID policy. If anyone gets it, we're locking down the whole country again. And they actually did it. That place is crazy. I would never want to live on that island. Those people are wackos.
No, I mean, that's why Australia, the Kiwis don't get along very well.
At least they tried to fight back.
Yeah, that's true.
I saw the videos. Big ups to you guys.
I know New Zealand's Prime Minister, she recently stepped down and is being replaced by a different Prime Minister due to her actions during COVID.
She should have stepped down into a trap door in a gallows.
She got stepped down and replaced by a clone.
A clone? Did you say clone? April?
Yeah, I was just, being slightly facetious.
That's okay. What do you mean by it? Like,
Yeah, go for it.
somebody just like her, you mean?
Well, I don't know. Cloning has been around.
They say it was exposure.
Sorry, like, you gotta realize, like,
How many years ago was it out there? I was in the Marine Corps from 2003 September until
right now.
Yeah, it's like Westworld,
Yeah, I love that show. Love that.
Well, it was the movie that came out originally, I think the 70s with Charles Bronson. Was it Charles Bronson?
He's a superhero. He was in a whole bunch of movies like
Wasn't he in that other movie about the Manchurian Candidate? It was called Telephone.
Higher realms.
Where that dude was going around reading the poem,
versus
the
going
end
to
of a
war
poem,
with demons
and
that are
people
going
would
to
hear
war
it,
with
and
God.
they'd So I just feel like they tell us this stuff. It's like Omega Man, Soylent Green, THX 1138. I mean, come on, they have like.
What's that one?
Dude, okay, that one was.
It's a George Lucas film.
George Lucas's film that he did in college, and they filmed it in the Bay Area in California when they were building the BART tunnel systems, and so the movie's all underground, and it has Dollar Bill. Do you remember who's in it? It was like
Robert Duvall's the main character from Godfather.
Oh, he's so
The
good.
Consigliere.
You know, he also played Machine Gun Kelly in a 1958 film called Machine Gun Kelly. I don't think it's the singer from today, but it sounds cool.
Well, so in THX 1138, it's set in the future, and we live underground, and everyone's like shuffling around because there's so many of us, and we're bald, and like we were watched constantly.
Why are we bald?
I don't. But this is a movie, you know.
Oh, okay.
That's why they were showing like I remember my mom has an old Life magazine from the '70s showing what like in the future we're all going to be
sampled at the beginning of Downward Spiral by Nine Inch Nails on Mr. Self-Destruct. A sequence from THX.
Oh, fascinating. Okay, so then these three people, Robert Duvall, and like another guy and a woman decide that they want to leave, and in the movie, the police are like robotics, and they're all black, and you never see, and they never talk, and they have like these stun guns, and they're dressed like almost like German like SS officers with super black helmets, and they drive these
They're
Porsche
literally
911s.
supposed to be the old police, right?
Right, and they drive these Porsche 911s, which were the top of the car when this movie came out. And so they decide to run away and leave, and they start to run out of the city, and they realize that there are these outer rings of the city, and as they leave, they keep going to this outer ring and to another outer ring, and then there's no more people, and they're being chased, and pretty soon like the guy falls and dies, and then the woman, she dies, and Robert Duvall, he's running, he's getting away, and he's being chased by this one robot cop, and he doesn't know it's a manhole ladder, and he's climbing up this manhole ladder, and the cop is going, stop, just come back, everything will be fine, and he knows he's going to die if he goes back. And so he comes out, and he's never been outside, and sunrise begins to happen, and he's blinded, and it's like Beethoven's Ode to Joy begins to play. But we've had a couple of
Before the good doctor steps out, everybody should give him a follow, because he's always hosting base spaces. He's turning in for the evening, so he'll be stepping out momentarily. Thank you for joining.
Follow this house. I made it tonight. It's a big club already, but I made it into a house tonight, so follow it. Love you guys. Thank you so much. Been a great night. I'll be listening. Yes, I'm a boomer. Like, well, I'm not really.
Oh, hey, Ricky. Somebody put a spam. This is the first time I've actually ever seen a spam chat in a house. I've seen it in chats before, but if you go to the Honesty House at the top, Mr. Marks is telling all of us to not depend on our salary alone. That you can earn $3,400 with an investment of $200 in 3 days.
Oh, lovely. While I'm laying in bed and not getting in trouble because I can't go past 2 a.m. on Thursdays. Thank you, Steven, Matt, everybody. I appreciate you guys. Love you all. I'll be listening.
April, I think that THX 1138 is like the Plato's, man in a cave, doesn't know what's on the outside metaphor, but it's a great movie. If anybody's ever seen it, it's like very futuristic, and it holds up today. It's like the aesthetic in the movie is very unique.
Yeah, they have like fiddle sacks in that movie. What they have now. That's where I was getting to. A really long way. So yeah.
The big thing in the movie is everybody's on a psychiatric. Everybody gets their pills, and they have to take their pills daily and go to work. And they've programmed out the humanity through drugs and other reinforcements. And there's like they have talk therapy. They have like their own clubhouse in THX 1138. It's a really interesting movie. The clubhouse is like a Jesus. Isn't it like a digital Jesus in that movie?
So, like, in this film that you're describing, it's like everyone's given psychotropic medication to keep them, to control them, or...
Correct. And Robert...
It almost sounded a little bit like The Giver.
Yeah.
That's what I was going to say. It sounds like that book, The Giver.
When did that movie? I've never heard of that one.
It's a book, but I don't know.
They did make a movie, but yeah, the book is mainly well known, yeah.
Isn't there a Christian Bale movie
Basically,
like that?
there's humanity, and only one person can pass on what it means to experience dreams, and it's the giver. Once they're at their end of life, they pass those dreams on to the next person, and that person's able to not have to get the daily injections that take away emotion. And it's that one person experience it. Eventually, I won't spoil it, but eventually, they realize that something's got to give, and it goes from there. But it's a good book. I'm surprised most people haven't read it. It was required reading for me in middle school.
I read Ender's Game in middle school. That's a good book. My daughter turned me on that. It's interesting.
Another classic book from like middle school kind of timeline. You have The Outsiders, Old Pony Boy, and you've got Flowers for Algernon. That one was really interesting. Anyone read that one?
Oh, yeah, I have done.
Daniel Keyes, classic. Yeah, where you had the one man, Charlie Gordon, who had been convinced all his life that he was mentally retarded. And so a bunch of scientists said, well, we have a way of experimenting on your brain that it would enhance your intellectual capacities. And they put him through the operation, and he reaches an IQ level that's above genius. And it lasts for a while. That their experiment that can enhance intelligence really works. But then at the end, it's kind of sad. What they did as part of the process to emphasize that he was smarter is force him to race a rat in a maze who was Algernon. And so one day, Charlie's IQ just begins degenerating, and there's no logical explanation why. Then the rat dies, and there had been some form of built-in trauma.
Wait, is this Always Sunny in Philadelphia?
Yeah, it never gave him the capacity to understand his real quota.
Wait, who's the rat? Danny DeVito?
Okay. No,
Daniel Keyes was the writer.
It was the rat. The rat was Ratatouille.
Algernon was the rat thing in the maze.
yeah. But I thought if I recall correctly, the Algernon, the rat or whatever, he was the one that they did the experiment on first, and then they started seeing a cognitive decline after they used the, Charlie, the human patient. So, yeah.
Charlie.
Charlie realizes that he will eventually lose intelligence, and it is quite sad.
Christy, is this honestly how you speak?
Yeah. Why?
Jesus Christ. I mean, it's like you go up and you go down and you go up and you go down and you go up and you go down and you go up and you go down.
Dollar, be nice. Christy is a lovely person.
I mean,
I'm sorry if
you
don't
just
like how I
you
speak.
just got really thick, like.
He's jealous of your accent. Your
Edmund, balance it out by saying something nice to Christy.
I mean, you know, your airbrush photo is quite beautiful, Christy.
Edmund has a way with words.
I mean, Christy, can you sing us a song? I mean, that will be the test of your accent, in my opinion.
You wanted me to sing a song.
Yes, please.
What song?
What's he gonna do?
Anything you have memorized.
Sing God Save the Queen.
Okay, go with that.
God save our gracious Queen, long live our holy Queen. God save the Queen, since her victorious, happy and glorious, long to reign over us. God save the Queen. There you go.
Well done, well done.
Thank you.
Very cool, thank you.
But that singing that song didn't really save her, now did it?
She is the longest running British manic of all time. And here, you know what I'll do, dollar? I actually bought my actual photo for a minute. I teach at a university and I don't want my students to be able to identify me if they're on the app. So I'll put my actual photo up for a minute.
Edmund, if she does so, please don't put this on Instagram.
Do your students speak like you as well, Christy, or do you have a specific dialect amongst your natives on your continent?
I live in the United States now.
So you're a New Zealander?
No, I'm Australian.
Oh, okay.
Originally from Melbourne. People from Melbourne, everyone sounds the same in Melbourne, but the accents are kind of regional. So people from Perth sound different, as well as the different paths, like the
Adelaide,
Northern
wherever, yeah.
Territories and stuff.
Are people in the north considered, higher class than people in the south?
No, so everything is around the water. If you PCR, this is my real photo, and then I'll put it back to the other photo that's not up to me. So there you go.
Got it. Okay, Christy. Your identity checks out. You won't be deported.
I don't want to be deported. So thank you for your concern.
You're very beautiful, Christy. Thank you for sharing.
Thank you very much. You're very kind. I'm going to put my other photo back up. I honestly don't want to run into a student, so yeah.
Are you kidding me? You're never going to run into anybody in the real world on this app because there's nobody even on this fucking app.
Yeah, but you never know. So,
I'm sorry, Edmund. Was it not you?
Listen, I just want you all to know to stop wasting your time here on Clubhouse. 2023 could be your year.
Chick, I want to hear this story where someone met you at the gas station, Edmund. Please do tell us, enlighten us.
Well, they had a men's bathroom in the back. I went there unsuspecting, knowing nothing. I opened the door, and guess who was inside the bathroom gas station?
Who the fuck was it? It wasn't.
What?
By the way, Christy, your real photo, it kind of had Grace Kelly or Lana Turner vibes. Very nice.
Oh, thank you, Stephen. It's really kind of you.
Christy, you look very petite.
Who did you meet at that gas station?
It's a mystery. I can't reveal who I met there.
His
It
name
was not a
Diego.
man though. It was a woman, and she was from
His
Clubhouse.
name was Diego.
She was on the John.
Robert Paulson.
Wait a minute. Isn't that from Fight Club?
It was Robert Paulson.
That's Fight Club, right?
His side name was Diego. And I know this to be true.
Oh, that's right. Diego in La Jolla.
That's right. Tell the class what you did. You followed Diego to that gas station. Didn't you? You said, Diego, you seem like a man who could make my dreams a reality, and you tried to pawn script off.
Listen, I pulled into that gas station and I saw this old Woody jalopy. I said to my family, I said, look at that old Woody. Who the fuck drives that old Woody? And as we were leaving, somebody says, hey, Edmund. And I was like, turned around. I was like, what the fuck, mate?
Completely unawares.
I get closer and I see this big, fat, ugly mug who I knew somehow. I just knew that it was someone from Clubhouse. And then I look in the car and I see like a Ukrainian woman and 3 children in the back seat. And I said, oh, it must be that Bitcoin maximalist and that philosopher who teaches everyone about, what's that incredible philosophy he's got? It's called, God, I can't even remember anymore. What is it called?
Bitcoinism.
No, he calls it, God damn it, I can't remember.
I don't listen when he talks about it.
Oh, I remember now. Praxeology.
Okay. That's right. Theology.
I like to call it schizophrenia, not praxeology, in my honest opinion, because I still can't figure out what it's all about.
Look it up. You're not listening. Praxeology is a real science.
I heard it's next to the chiropractic school in Davenport, Iowa, or something like that. It's some kind of ancient philosophy. No one understands the language anymore, and they're still deciphering. It's like ancient hieroglyphics or something.
For the audience, this is a real story, but yeah, no one understands praxeology and what this man shows on Clubhouse. But yes, go ahead.
I mean, it's got to be working for him, mate. He's a father, a husband, a Bitcoin millionaire, drives a jalopy in one of the fanciest towns in Southern California. Clearly, this man has figured something out within praxeology. There's some type of divine wisdom there, mate.
Inheritance? No?
It's a national inheritance, and everyone in America is entitled to it. George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, they left us all the valuable information we need to know to succeed in the country. People don't even know the Constitution, and they're in the Supreme Court. Appellate judges, they don't even know the First, Second, Third Amendment. Just women, minorities getting appointed because they know some Democrat fluffer.
Isn't that sad? And he's actually dead on, right? He's making a reference to one of the judicial appointments Biden made recently was asked, do you know what the Third and Fifth Amendments of the Constitution? And she straight up admitted no. And yet she wants to be, yes, generally appointed that. Yeah, this was another floor speaker.
That's sad.
They were in the middle of a legislation process. That's all they said. pussy ass bitch who was in a newspaper. Thinking about Donald Trump.
They're supposed to be like,
We're passing the bill.
oh my goodness.
All right, just for Edmund, before I hop off here, you want me to do a little tune?
Certainly, Stephen. Let's hear that sweet, beautiful voice of yours.
That's what she said.
That'd be quite lovely, yes.
If you're tired and ready to go to bed, this is an incredible meditative experience. If you have a clitoris, be sure to put your finger on it, and if you have a Johnson, put your hand all around it while Stephen's singing, and think about those rosy red cheeks, that gingered appeal. Without further ado, I give you Stephen Baker, Clubhouse's #1 unknown 2023 Artist of the Year.
Oh, I thought you were going to call him as masturbator. That would be city. Is that a joke? I mean, nice first name is Baker.
No, that was awesome, dude. I can't believe anyone hasn't said that yet.
That would have been the natural progression. All right, just let me know when you're over.
I'm going to not use it, Stephen, as masturbator.
That was pretty spicy, and funniest thing I've ever heard.
Stage is yours. Let's hear it.
All right. Wherever you go, whatever you do, I will be right here waiting for you. Whatever it takes, or how my heart breaks, I will be right here waiting for you.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Wow, very nice.
You're gonna make some woman so happy someday, Stephen.
This just in, he supports Marx. Cancel him. You know Lone Star's Amazed? You should sing that. That's amazing.
Lone Star.
You should sing Pocket.
I didn't know you were a country fan, Gio.
I dabble. You know, I like a lot of different genres.
Gio, what's your favorite Broadway musical?
Ooh, that's a hard one. I don't know all of them.
Springtime for Hitler.
In Germany, springtime in Germany. That should be banned. Shouldn't that Jewish production be banned or something? No, just kidding. Little Shop of Horrors. I like that one. There's a few.
Suddenly Seymour.
Yeah.
He's standing beside me.
There you go.
What about Les Mis?
I mean, obviously, Les Mis is great.
No, fuck Les Mis. That's a fucking French Enlightenment propaganda.
There's no enlightenment in there. It's like political revolutionary, socialists, communists.
Exactly. That's a problem. Yes, the peasants should never revolt. Yes.
Okay, I
Should
quite
be so
like
lucky.
This one might not be as well known, but theater fans will definitely know it. Don Quixote, Man of La Mancha. I quite like the songs that are in that one. It's definitely an underrated show. But like as for the mainstreams that are favorites, obviously, you know, Sound of Music's classic.
Oh,
I
music. It's a banger. That's a banger. In the sound of music.
Did you see Candace Owens' meme about like saying Disney would never have the balls to have a black actor play Tarzan? Did you see that meme?
I think they would have the balls. No, I didn't see that.
Well, the thing is, Tarzan acts like a monkey in many scenes, so they'd have to eliminate scenes and only have Tarzan be like, you know, a dumbed down person, but they can't have. So, anyways, I'm just wondering in the Broadway, the Broadway performances, like, did they always cast a white guy as Tarzan, or have they ever had a black Tarzan, at least in Broadway?
I don't think they could get away with
I mean, yeah, but a lot of people weren't that sensitive like 100 years ago. They're like, it is what it is.
Well, did you?
Things like Idris Elba's in the Dark Tower series playing Roland the Gilead, because the original character is in fact white in the Stephen King books. So why not have the black Tarzan?
I have a question. Why is Lion King about a monarchy being pushed by, Disney? I thought they were pro-democracy. Should it be like Lion People instead of Lion King? And how all the shitty animals got together and made a better kingdom or some shit?
I just want to make a quick point. Like, people talking about modern Broadway shows being able to push the edge, like, no way. Like, you literally had the cast of Hamilton get involved in the freaking 2022 midterms and push abortion. Like, that's what's happened to the theater community. It's so far left, like...
Well, did you see Disney?
We're gonna be another good show.
Did you see Disney's new CRT music video in some show that some...
Yeah, the Proud Family. Yeah, my sisters grew up watching the Proud Family. It was decent, and now they've remade it and made it woke. Like,
What do you think about their accents, though? Like, the way they portray black voices is insulting in itself. How did they get away with that?
It is. But no, they actually, but they don't think about it that way. It's just like, I'm going to go there. It's just like how trans people emphasize what they think are feminine traits and why they end up looking like freak shows, because it's those same people being like, well, we need to emphasize, quote, what we think black voices sound like, i.e. some white liberal who's virtue signaling. They end up making it exactly what you're saying. They end up making it sound or look bad.
Well, what's crazy is it's white actors.
Authenticity's sake, or authenticity's sake, exactly, yeah.
It's white voice actors, though, so it's totally racist. I don't understand. How can they use white people to do those black voices?
It is ironic considering they canceled Abu from The Simpsons, the voice actor for Cleveland Brown from Family Guy. It is ironic.
Well, didn't Lisa do Abu?
Yeah, it was a white person that did Abu, and it was a white person that did Cleveland Brown. They both got canceled.
Oh, that's right. Fucking Christy knows everything. That's the power of Simpsons.
The best Proud Family episode, the only one that I remember to this day, is one where Grandma made the best, I think it was a pie or something, or cookies, and they started like a business out of it, and they're pushing butter in it. Bro, I could identify with that so much, because every Asian who's grown up in poor areas, they're like, yeah, I know what that is. I loved it.
What does that mean?
No, it's just that in the past,
Episode, yeah.
yeah, in the past, like, women would make food, like, using body parts, with their hands that they didn't wash, and it was just part of life. And now it's like, oh my God, she made cookies with, feet. Oh, that's disgusting. We're not gonna eat it. Yeah.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Gio, did you know that Samsung manufactures like F-16 fighter jets?
Yeah, they've diversified their, investment portfolio into many different things besides just gadgets and technology. Yes.
Have you ever seen the market cap of Samsung?
Did you know that Disney owns a pornography distribution company?
No, but I bought Disney call options yesterday. I made like a couple $100 this morning.
Is it through ABC?
No.
I don't remember. This was a number of years ago. I really don't remember. They own so many companies. It's crazy.
But you know why those jets were flown and sold? You know that, right?
Jets?
Yeah, the jets that you were just talking about.
I mean, I think he was in reference to Ukraine wanting to purchase fighter jets.
Yeah, but do you know why they were sold?
No.
So what we're trying to do is we're trying to the American military force is doing what they. Did you ever watch that movie, Charlie Wilson's War?
Yeah.
Did you ever watch that movie?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what we're doing is the exact same thing. What's going to happen is it's going to circle back around, and 10 years from now, we're going to be back in the same problem.
I don't know about that. It's beginning to look like Russia's going to take the whole country in a massive fucking blitzkrieg of an infinite number of people. They're just going to take the whole fucking thing.
Well, Russia should take the country because the Ukraine is the most corrupt country in the entire world. So,
you really think it's the most corrupt?
do you disagree? I mean, do you disagree?
Yeah. There's other countries far more corrupt than Ukraine because you have to have things that can be corrupted.
Second phone, it does enough for that.
It's me, my bad. Let me turn it off.
This is cool. So, yeah, so
You could make an argument for maybe
we're going back down the same
top 10.
We're going down the same path. Like we don't have any accountability for the billions of weapons that we sold.
Listen, dude, when the truth comes out about 9/11, the people that detonated the World Trade Centers, I would say those people are probably the most corrupt on the whole planet.
Just don't Google what stocks were shorted on September 10th.
No, you're probably right about that.
I was just gonna say that they talked about doing that. I'm sorry.
So what is the conspiracy behind September 11th? Can anyone give me like a crazy version?
Oh, you don't know who secretly detonated 3 skyscrapers on September 11, 2001 and turned them into clouds of dust on a sunny afternoon?
Also, darling, growing up in Australia, we found out on September 12th because that's how far ahead of time we are.
Well, there was already such a terrible loss of life, so I talked to the chief fire department and they said pull it, so we pulled it.
Can I tell a quick story just about the Top Gun room? And I know that we're like off topic right now or whatever.
What do you mean? 9/11 truth is pop culture.
Alright, well, okay. Then I won't tell the story.
I'm kidding around. Go ahead.
This is the most casual and relaxed I've heard Edmund in a long time. This is wild, isn't it, Coley?
Well, I'm just, I'm hanging out, just trying to talk. But anyways, so I broke my elbow on November 5th, and I boxed. So I fucked my elbow up, and I had a plate put in, and it's like a circular plate, so it runs down my forearm, and then it kind of like curves back up. I don't know how to explain it. It's like tied to my not my
Your arm or is it here?
no, my so my like the back of my arm is tied to that, but it's tied to the bone. But anyways, whatever. I had a motor vehicle accident in 2009, so I have a plate in my forearm and my right arm.
Holy crap, Coley. Don't repeat yourself, bro.
Don't repeat it. Oh, you already heard this story.
I don't know. I'm so sorry you've gone through all that.
I won't tell the story, it's fine.
No, I want to.
Anyways.
Just sum it up. Just sum it up, Coley. I mean, go for it, but,
Alright, I'll cut it short. So that I think that men, I think there's a leadership value with men in the United States. And I've been to the doctor 6 times for follow-up since November 11th when I had my surgery done. And I never got any respect. I never got any bedside behavior. It was quick and dirty, and it was, I didn't feel like he was understanding me, right? So I bring my girl today, just to have her sit with me, and just have her just be there, And I'm asking my questions like I always do, and he was so like compassionate, and the way he spoke to me made me feel so much better, and that was my point. And I took a lot out of it, because I felt that he's a great surgeon and he's perfect and he does everything in the correct way. But I think having like a female voice there made him kind of change the way he spoke to me. Does that make sense? And I know this is off topic. I get it. I totally get it. But it was just.
Wait, your girlfriend blew him in the waiting room?
Okay, well, thanks for saying that. That's fantastic.
I'm kidding around. Yeah, dude. I mean, the expression is the blessed holy ancient one resides where a man and a woman are united. So, I mean, he's going to treat you differently if you're with a woman. That's the nature of the law of the land. It's very animalistic. Like, it's the nuclear family. It's why The Simpsons is so powerful.
Well, that was my point, is that I was treated differently. I didn't even see him for the first 3 times I had appointments with him following the surgery. And then I had 2, and he was just kind of, what's the word? He was short, and he was just quick and done and wanted to be done with me. And then I brought my girl, and it just helped the situation. That's my only point. And if you have any comments on it, or if you don't care, whatever. I don't know.
I mean, is your girlfriend a good-looking woman, or is she an annoying, obnoxious fatty?
She is annoying. She's not fat. But yes, she's annoying. But
Well, was she annoying to the doctor, or did she just keep her mouth shut?
I asked my questions, and then she would do her follow-up. She would kind of back me up, can you expand on that? Can you elaborate a little bit more? Things like that. And I think that really helped my situation. Anyways, sorry guys. I didn't mean to throw this.
No, I think it's a good observation. I mean, I think women. I mean, they already know that customer service roles, women, the way that women are perceived as a customer service agent is different than the way that men are perceived. There's certain roles within, the back of the house or whatever that, there's definitely that gender, but then the combination of the genders. Anyways, I think it's an accurate observation.
And I also think that, I always ask appropriate questions because I'm concerned about it. And, I think I'm going to get it removed from my elbow because...
What's up?
Yeah, she's too old that she put someone else's picture. She's not like a neuron, very fit. She put her right picture.
Just make photos. Yeah. I FaceTime with her before. She's not very.
I have seen even I have seen her on a video call. Not on a Insta live, but I never.
It was Kiana. Who the fuck is Kiana?
Exactly. My point.
Yeah. Are you Persian? Hi.
I have Persian ancestry. Yeah.
Farsi hackers in them.
Oh, hi, Salam. I saw the title and I was wondering if I can trust my eyes. I've been laughing.
I don't like her. Do you know Kiana?
No, I don't. I just saw the title and it was very attractive. So I'm like, okay, let's get it and see what's going on.
Yeah, I want to know.
Rachel is Kiana is the Persian girl, right?
She's a BCG. Yeah.
She's a Kiana Cooney. What's the gender?
Slut.
Oh, it's a slut. Okay. Is she really though?
Gender means bitch.
No, she's a bitch.
So what did she say? Or what's her deal?
Is she Jewish now?
No, she's from LA or San Francisco.
Is she Jewish?
No.
She's Christian, Catholic, Muslim?
She's a Muslim.
No, she's Muslim, but she's not Muslim.
Got it.
No, she's not.
Well, is her father Muslim? That makes her a Muslim.
She is from a Muslim family, but she's not.
But wait, what if her mother's not Muslim? Then she's not really Muslim.
It doesn't work like that with Muslims.
Doesn't look like that, you idiot.
Okay, so she's Muslim.
I'm just being facetious because, in Jewish, it's so absurd to me that in Judaism, you don't even need to know anything about the father to be Jewish. You just need to know that the woman is Jewish. So, isn't that such an absurd thing to say to somebody?
You can be a Boston baby and be Jewish at the same time.
I get that, but how can you totally negate who or what the father is. To me, that ruling, that rabbinic ruling in whatever year that came out is like, it's a crazy thing.
It's not a rabbinic ruling. It's in Book of Ezra. It's in Deuteronomy.
No, there was a time when it was patrilineal, but there was some kind of change in a year.
No, that's false. There wasn't. It's actually from the Torah. That's like a common belief that it was patrilineal, like priesthood. So Levi and Kohanim, is passed through the father's side as priesthood, but it's always been in the Torah.
No, it's not an all or nothing statement. It's just not. There is no such thing as all or nothing statements. Because in America, anybody can be a Jew. I don't understand that. Like, that's my point. Is I get that, yeah. I'm just trying to make a point that there's no such thing as all or nothing. Like, that is an all or nothing position. That's not what really makes you Jewish.
Is that you? Oh, it is audio.
Yeah.
Then you know it's in the Book of Ezra.
Well, that's fine, but I'm still saying it's still opinion based. Just because the Book of Ezra says that doesn't mean that you can't have an opinion on it. So
I guess it depends whether or not you're religious.
I mean,
Judaism is confusing, man. Anyone can be anything.
I listen to Rabbi what's his face.
Different opinion, I've noticed.
Yeah.
Everyone has their own belief.
Well, yeah, it's not very black and white. There's no like, yeah, that's true.
Well,
I don't like that.
you could talk to Rabbi Litvin.
Confused message.
Rabbi Misery.
You could talk to Rabbi Litvin or a bunch of other Chabad rabbis, and they will be in agreement with regards to.
That guy's a terrorist, man.
Yeah, but Chabad is like not the end all be all.
Obviously, it's one organization, but to call him a terrorist, that's ridiculous. Adam.
No, he's a clear terrorist.
It's not a terrorist.
You're a clitorist.
Okay, wow.
If you have a clit, put your finger on it, Adam.
He's not a very nice man.
Well, I'm just saying that I listened to
He's not a
him.
nice man, you see.
I listened to him for, I don't know, a couple hours today. I was in a Jewish room for 5 fucking hours. And, you know, he did demonstrate that his children are extremely intelligent and can recite songs in 3 languages, and they know Torah. And, I mean, you know, he makes a good point. I don't have any kids. I mean, so I'm just saying if I had kids, I would educate them. But, like, he can teach his kids things that I'll never be able to teach my kids because I'm a fake Jew.
It's okay, we're all fake Jews. Daughter, was it you that spoke Farsi?
نه دلم بره خیلی تنگ شده.
منم برای شما خیلی تنگ شده بود.
You're an honorary Persian Jew.
Yeah, I used to date Persian girls in Beverly Hills, West Beverly.
Really? They usually don't date non-Persians.
Oh, really?
Really?
Oh, I could promise you that's not true. I'm not married to any of them, but they were dating me.
Okay. I don't know. I feel like they usually, like, Persians stick in the Persian community, especially the Jewish ones.
There were biracial Persians in Beverly Hills. I was dating this one girl, Sarah, whose father was a white Ashkenazi, and her mother was, you know, a Persian from Iran. And, you know, she was really, really beautiful. Yeah, really beautiful.
They are beautiful, yeah. What happened?
I tased her by accident.
Oops. That'll do it, I guess.
Yeah, and then this is the crazy thing. I tased her by accident, and then she shows up at my job while I'm on a vacation, like saying that I assaulted her, abused her, and everybody was like, wow, this chick is crazy. So anyways, she made me give her like $1,500 or something to sign an agreement saying that it was all an accident, which it was, because there was like a pit bull and a raccoon, and I was like basically trying to protect her, and she got nicked a little bit by the taser gun. Anyways, my point is, you know, it was crazy. I was living in a big garden. Anyways, the point is, it wasn't malicious. So I don't know, like a year later, a couple years later, she ended up coming to Chicago and like spent the weekend with me again. And now I think she married. She finally found some big macher in Beverly Hills to take her up.
A Persian wife is like an investment. They're like a long-term investment. They're beautiful all the way through. They're good cooks. They're good wives. Can't go wrong. I agree.
Are you kidding me? Do you know how much the hair removal bills are on a beautiful Persian woman? Laser hair removal is not cheap.
Now they start at 14, so that's not gonna be a problem. Ryan.
Yo, end the room, man.
No, I don't like her.
So, why do you have to make a room about her?
Because she's annoying. I'm over it. Like, I'm so over this girl.
So then why do you have to make a gay room?
It's not a gay room. Cooney.
No, it's a gay room.
You're Cooney.
You're Cooney.
She's not a good person.
What is the percentage of Persian women that have nose jobs? Is it above 80% or below 80%?
Recognize your fucking voice, dude. This guy's the biggest loser on this app.
Don't say that.
Fuck you, dude. You're fucking. Oh my god, this guy.
Rayon, I've never even spoken with you, and you come in here talking shit about me, but yet you're trying to defend Kiana? You're a hypocrite, Rayon.
Republican, so I can't go into a Democrat bar, I'm a gay person, so I can't go into this restaurant. It's just too confusing, and it makes people feel bad overall. So we've just said no.
I'm talking about Coley's arm.
It's sideways, you know. I don't know how to explain it. It's like if I put my hands like that.
Change the room title.
Forward, you know, like down. My right arm bends out. It like bows out, and my left arm is just perfectly straight. You know, like that kind of thing.
But also, like, just knowing that you have you've got a plate and multiple screws, you won't be able to do that until they're removed. And, you will lose strength in your right arm. It's normal, but
No, sorry, it's a text snap. It's not a fucking. Let's see what he said. He asks, want to have the girl say your name? Question mark. Yes, he is. He is. Yes, he is. I want to hear that. Done. Done. All right. And then save the audio. Yeah, you got it. And then send it on Signal. He says the video, they says, fuck, I missed it. Tell us, let me do it again. Do it like 3-4 times in a row. But do it again, you got the power. Man, I would much rather be eating Thai than fucking listening to Pejman's chick moan into my phone.
Yeah, June. Yeah, well,
Which ones? Yeah, we saw something very unsettling. What did we see? There was shit crusted on the side of this girl's ass. No. Did you have to? There's a fucking audience. Oh shit, there's an audience. Oh, whatever. Okay.
Yo, Rose Tabakuli.
Fuck. That's disgusting.
Hey, Rose. Who's Rose? Who's Rose? Yo, Kaman, who's Rose?
She Indian?
She's Yassi's friend. I met her at a Persian hookah bar.
Who's Yossi?
Right next to her.
So these are your friends?
Yes.
Thanks a lot. Yeah.
Okay,
Rose, what's up? Yo, what's up?
امیرعلی دیگه کیه؟
امیرعلی چه خری؟
I thought that was Esman, like the one from OC.
Because of his jacket?
No, but have you guys talked to him recently?
Yeah, yesterday.
Oh, is he back on the app?
He is.
Oh.
I'm stroking the fuck out of Pejman's ego. He's like, you need to call me God if I'm going to make her say this again. I'm like, okay, sure, you're God. Congratulations.
I low-key agree with you.
Huh?
Who said that?
Yo, yine ben nasıl bilirim?
Should we play the question game?
Oh, we've got the group for it.
I know, I was gonna say there's so many people here.
I know.
Let's do it, fuck it.
Yeah,
Hey,
we've been
y'all.
here so long.
Okay, who's the mod?
Who's talking?
Parsa. I say give it to...
That's Parsa.
Ali Reza, is that Parsa?
What are you doing here?
It's about time.
Parsa, I thought you left. You're back? Parsa, when did you come back on the app? What is this picture? Am I your parent? I like you're his parent.
No, there's no way he's gonna put a picture of his own parents.
I know, he's pretty stupid. You are a stupid Parsa. We did Peshma.
She got removed.
Who got removed?
Someone had a picture of Nora. The PTO.
Who?
I don't know, the person left.
I see.
Actually, no, the person's back. Person.
Who? Where?
Lassie Jabi. In a gulag.
That's. Oh yeah. Who is that?
I can't remember.
I know.
You removed my other account. I was like,
Oh, sorry. drives an SLS?
Brian. Who's mad?
What year?
2013 2013 SLS GT Rip.
I might score 1 year for Brian.
Gee?
Why are you asking what year?
Oh, I think it says like Gary said it's like old.
Still expensive.
Well, so they're actually, I mean, it depends. The newer they are, the
2000.
rarer they are.
I think you go the comfortably middle classy
Do they still make SLS?
No, the SLS was discontinued in 2015.
Yeah, they only, and at the moment, at the time, it was like 200K. I remember.
Why?
Wasn't successful.
Because it was time for something new.
Is that the SLS McLaren?
No, it's the SLR.
No.
Haji wants to, and yeah.
Before physical. Alright, does somebody want to read the anonymous questions, or do we get a the questions?
It's an Indigo's.
Alright, I'm ready. Alright, it says, imagine hearing Shelby missionary, big toe in my mouth, and my hand gripping that neck. Yes. First go to PTR the thong in their mouth to get a cash app.
Boy, get the fuck. Thong. I am not. And I got my drawers sitting right here in front of me.
I wonder if Shelby got a frequency.
So
Well, we wouldn't know. Shelby does not be demon time, but she definitely can be blessed. And if you want to bless her, her cash app is in her bio. Okay, yeah. She don't send no content, y'all. Like you saying, send me a pussy pic, Shelby, and I'm trying to say what she don't do content. This CEO Benji bring me up. Okay, he's up here now. Who like a thumb in the butt, doggy style?
I love that.
I have a load of cum for Shelby. Oh shit, somebody admire and check those back channels.
Oh my god.
If y'all name me and mention a lot, please check out back. Smiles, can I titty fuck you? Oh shit.
Titty fuck my cash app.
And ladies, if y'all not tipping on multiple payments, we already know who y'all are. We're just gonna make y'all, pay a stage fee next room to get on us for shopping club. That's all I'm gonna say.
Close the room, yellow.
Do you like us to close the room?
Yes.
No. Right, okay.
You bad short. No, Praveen, Kiana has to come here and apologize if she wants me to close the room.
Not
You can
you
pick
want
her in
Kiana
and
to
let her
come
know
here?
accept that.
You want Kiana to come here?
Yeah, I have, she obliged me. She can come here and apologize. You can tell her that.
What did you do to manage to get Kiana to fucking block you?
Shut the fuck up, you cunt. Who are you?
What? Constitution had guess on the end. Shut up.
Praveen is like, he loves Kiana. Like, Praveen, you.
Oh,
you
yeah,
really
it's
have
Kiana's
this.
biggest thing.
Have you ever seen what she really looks like, Praveen? Because I feel like you wouldn't be such a.
Oh, that's so mean. That's so mean.
It's true.
Oh, fuck.
No, he hasn't. Ping her in here.
Yo, I don't know what happened, but it is not good to open a room in someone's name, right?
Yeah, but she loves, it's okay. She's fine. She can come here and apologize. She's a big girl. Figuratively and literally.
It's between you and her. It's not in between the whole room. Hope you understand what I'm saying.
Did she really send you, Praveen, to tell me to close the room?
Yo, it's me.
Peshman!
Yo. How long this motherfucker is?
Peshman,
Hello?
काम क्या है?
Good.
Everything's over. This is Chicago Pawn Store.